Let me read verse 9. That's looking good too. Remember the former things of old. For I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me. There's none like God. There's nobody like God. It said, declaring the end from the beginning. God declares the end from the very beginning. God already declared what the end going to be. Listen, church. Before your life was ever came into fruition, before you was ever born, God has already wrote down your end. And he sent mouthpieces. He sent his word, but he sent mouthpieces, men of God and women of God, to help you get to your expected end, to be able to see the light. He said, declaring the end from the beginning. That got to be God. Nobody know the end. How can you know the end of something before it ever begins? Got to be God. You're not a mistake. You can't be saved and a mistake. Come on now. You can't be. I don't care how it started out. You ought to say it's not going to end like that. I don't care how it look now. You ought to say it's not going to end like that. You ought to say, I don't care. God knew my end before the beginning. I'm in a bad situation now, my God, but there's another chapter to your life. My God, you ought to say the story don't end, my God, like this. It don't end like this. Look at this. This is where I'm trying to move to. And from ancient time, the things that are not yet done. My God, he was declaring things of old before they was even done. He spoke a word in the garden. My God, that came to pass. Look at this. Let me be finishing up. Saying, my counsel shall stand. God Almighty. And I will do all my pleasure. He said, my counsel, my purpose, my will stand. And I will do all my pleasure. I'm going to do it on earth. I'm going to do it in the sea. I'm going to do it in the stars. I'm going to do it in you. There is not nothing in you that can keep my pleasure from being done in you. The Bible says that it is God a good pleasure to give you the kingdom. It's God good pleasure. It doesn't make no difference who's against you. He's not going to give you the kingdom come, but he's going to give you the kingdom now. He said, no man have left brother, mother, sister, spouse, children, house, and land for my sake, that I will not give you manifold more when I'm going to give it to you. He said, in this time, in this present time, God's going to give you more. Not just more financially, but more spiritually. My God, more peace. My God, who's going to give it to you? God's going to give it to you. More assurance and more confidence. My God, God's going to give it to you. Doesn't make a difference who oppose it. My God, don't make a difference who object to it. God's going to overrule it. My God, he said, my purpose going to stand. He say, my God, according to my immutability counsel, God Almighty, according to my unalterable purpose, my God, I assured this thing. I assured it, my God, and I sealed it with an oath that I'm going to do it. I didn't have to seal it with an oath. My word was enough. But because, my God, I went to show myself more abundantly, I went to go a little extra, my God. He said, I'm going to swear by myself that if I don't do it, I cease to be God. I'm going to put myself in between my promise and you. And if I don't do it, I renounce my throne. I renounce my power. I renounce my name. If the devil can stop me, Abraham, from bringing forth a son, then I renounce myself. I denounce myself as God. I cease to be God. My God, Sarah, if anything in your body can stop my promise, he said, I cease to be God. He said, I ain't worried about nothing. I seen the baby before you was born. I seen the nation before you was born. I prepared it in my head. I prepared it in my mind. I seen you at this stage, and I seen myself coming running to you, declaring myself to be God, showing myself to be God. I want you to know that the man that God delights to honor, that man gonna be honored. The man, the woman that God delights to honor, that woman gonna be honored. Can't no sickness stop you, my God. Can't no calamity stop you, my God. Can't no problem stop you. I hear you, Lord. He said, I am a very present help in time of trouble. Good God Almighty. He said, when you go through the water, don't you worry about a thing. I'll be there. When you go through the fire, don't you worry about a thing. I'll be there. I'm going to walk with you. I hear you, God. Many are the affliction of the righteous. But he said, I'm going to deliver you. I'm going to deliver you from every last one. Weeping may endure for a night. But he said, joy going to come in the morning. Oh, y'all ain't hear me? He said, I'm God. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, don't you worry about a thing. I know it's looking bad. What he said to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, he said, I know it's looking bad. I know it look like you don't got no help. I know it look like everybody against you. He said, but go in the fire and go in with belief. And I'll come in the fire with you. And I'll be, he said, I'll be a fence all around you. I'll be a shelter from the storm. Y'all ain't hear me? I'm talking about God. God delights to favor you. He delights to bless you. Don't you worry. As long as you got God on your side. The Bible says, what shall we say unto these things? What shall we say unto these things? What thing? That trouble that you're going through, it's nothing but a thing. That problem that you're going through, it's nothing but a thing. That sickness that you experience, it's nothing but a thing. That pain that you experience, it's nothing but a thing. Lack of job, none but a thing. Lack of house, it's none but a thing. Lack of money, it's none but a thing. People hating on you, it's nothing but a thing. Nobody want to walk with you. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing but a thing. And the Bible say, what shall we say until these things? If God be for us, I say, if God be for you, if God going to delight in you, who in the world? Who in the world can be against you? I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about a thing because the King of Kings, he delights to honor me. The King of Kings, he delights to honor you. The Bible says, I hear you, Lord. The Bible says that all things, I want you to know that all things, not just the things that you think, not just the things that you can believe, not just the things that you can do, not just the things that you can help out, but the Bible says that all things work together for your good to them that are called and them that love the Lord. I want you to know, that it's going to work out. It's going to work out. Or you might not know it, and you might not see it, but you ought to get it in your spirit and lift yourself to the Lord and say, I receive it, Lord. I receive it. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I receive it. I don't know when you're going to do it, but I receive it. I receive it, Lord. Oh, God, I receive it. I receive it in my spirit that you delight to honor me. I receive it in my spirit that you delight to favor me. I receive it, Lord. Oh, Lord. It say you take pleasure in the prosperity of your servant. I believe it, Lord. I hear you, God, that you wish above all things that we will prosper and be in health, even as our soul prosper. I receive it, Lord, that you will have us to be the head and not the tail. I receive it, God. Stretch forth myself. Lord, we stretch forth ourselves. We stretch to you, God, trusting in your word that you said, God. You said, God, that there should be a performance of your word. Yes, you did, God. You said the word is an anchor to our soul to give us confidence and to give us hope. I hear you, Lord, that you said, God, you said, Lord, you said that you strengthen the weak, that you give power to them that have no might. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. God, I hear you, Lord. Oh, God, show yourself. Show yourself, God. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself, God. Show yourself. Show yourself, God. Show up, God. Show up in the lives of your people. Show up, God. Show up in the finances of your people. Show up, God. Show up in our marriages. Show up in our job. Show up in our spirit. Show up, God, and show off. Oh,